I'm now going to talk to Anne Hudson, and she's going to share how she found her core essence word, how she uses it in her life and in her work. So over to you, Anne.
Susan asked me about my core essence word, and I was totally gobsmacked because I had no idea at all. So where it came from in me was completely deep somewhere inside, and there was this one word that kept coming at me, and it was truth. And that was the only word that kept coming. I think Susan was looking for more words from me, but that was the only one that kept coming at me. So I guess that's my core essence word. And it's made me look at my life in a different way, from the perspective of not just my truth, but the truth I'm getting from others. And it was quite startling. It's made me realize too that in my Reiki practice, I'm looking for the truth not in myself, not just in myself in giving the treatment, but in other people to help them to find their own truth.
So Anne, thank you so much for sharing your special core essence word. And yes, and it is this clean, clear line of truth that you're talking about. When you actually mention truth, when you say that word, what happens inside you?
Interesting. I think my body just relaxes somehow, and there's a sense of peace and calmness, stillness, connection, and it feels a little bit like I've come home.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Is there any part that feels a bit scary, or is it just so comfortable that you've come home?
It feels huge to have come to that word. And there is part of me that I'm not quite sure whether I can match up to it. Whether it's too big.
Too big for you?
For me. But then, if I sit in stillness with that, it just feels, this is what it is. It is what it is.
So would you say then that it's calling you to be as big as you can be, from what you're saying?
I guess, yeah. It's calling me to speak my truth, to live my truth, to be my truth. And perhaps by being that, doing that, I can reach a helping hand out to somebody else to be able to do the same thing.
That sounds pretty exciting. Yeah,
Feels it.
feels it.
I think that's what you were getting at. How does it feel inside? It also does feel exciting. Feels as though I'm on the edge of something, a huge step forward.
Wow.
In my life.
So then, Anne, from that, because you've done a lot of work, and it seems like if you've got to this word so quickly and clearly, and this was the key word that came up for you, truth, how will that inform your Reiki practice?
I think in terms of the actual practice, whether one-on-one with a client, it might make it easier for me to be clearer about the information that comes through for them and their particular situation. In terms of the teaching, I hope that it will make me clearer about the information that I'm putting across.
And how does that relate to truth?
Because truth to me is simple.
Mm.
It's not complicated. It's not ambivalent. It's very clear. When it's truth, it's clear. So if I'm clearer in me, then that makes my practice clearer and my teaching clearer.
And then your clients can get your clear message.
Hopefully.
And do you have a clear message to share from that place of truth? I'm curious.
This is a difficult one.
I'm putting you on the spot. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's I hope that by being clearer myself, it will give clarity to people who come and see me. Because we all go through stages in our lives when nothing is clear, where everything seems confused, when we don't know the right step to take, when we feel lost and disempowered. And if I can help just one person feel a little more empowered, a little clearer in themselves, then that would be amazing.
So that would be coming from your truth
That
to
would
help
be
people feel more empowered.
Yeah. And if they feel like that and they can help one person, wow,
Wow.
that's what happens.
And that's coming from your truth, as you said, that simple place for you, that's simple, coming from your truth and empowering one person, one person. That's fantastic.
Yeah, and hopefully that's happening.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Here's
And
to truth.
here's to truth, and thank you very much for introducing me to that.
To your core essence word. You found it. Well done. Thank you. It's
Thank you,
been a
Susan.
pleasure.
Bye-bye.
Bye.